I know like a few phone numbers by heart. One's my phone number and my work phone number, which they shouldn't count. The other one is Mom's phone number, and the last one's 911.
But it's a good thing that I know my mom's number by heart, because if I got in an injury or in trouble or anything, she'd be the first one to call. It's funny because you'd think I'd call 911 or something like that, but no, I call my mom.
It's the one number that I need to know. She knows everything, so I can call her. She's like Google.
Before smartphones, she was my go-to Google. Always there for a question when I needed it.
She's an encyclopedia. If I have a medical issue, she usually has a diagnosis quicker and more clearly than the doctors do. My finger, I said it was broken. My mom said it was broken. Doctor said, no, it's not broken. 3 days later, doctor was wrong. Mom was correct. Boom.
She always took time out to answer that call for you, so I'd call her and she'd be in the middle of something. She'd be even jogging at the time. Like, I don't think you can talk right now. No, it's fine. I can go right now. Just go. I'll just stop. It's okay. And me, if I'm working out, I'm not going to spend more than a couple seconds talking to you until I'm done. I'm not as selfless as she is.
Some people would say that my mom really loves me because she cuts my hair. But I would say that I would really love my mom because I allow her to cut my hair.
She wasn't always a pro when we started. You know, you'd ask for a buzz cut, and then at one point I stopped doing buzz cuts and I started going real deal, full haircut. And the first 2 times I did it, I got cuts in my ear. I actually still have divots right here and I think right here.
Instead of saying a little bit off the top, we'd say a little bit off the ears.
But now she's still my haircut lady. She does great. She hasn't cut my ears since I was in first grade, 7 years old.
I'd say she could pass Stewart School with flying colors.
No, I So my mom has done a lot of things to establish love to Mitchell and Matthew and I. And one of the best things I think that she's done for us, as far as just like a present to give, is that she gave us all photo albums for our whole life.
That's me. One of the fun things about being around Mom is she has a lot of different laughs.
A lot of different laughs.
There's one I like to call the snake.
One, it's just a high-pitched laugh, and then a couple mellow ones after that. It's like,
there's the goose.
And there's a snort.
The stuffed up nose.
All right, my favorite mom story is probably when we were skiing. So I like to water ski, but I used to always think I was kind of good, you know, but my mom has always been way better than me, even now. And I'm like 23 years old. She does one ski, slalom skiing, and my favorite story was when we were at Swan Lake, and we were going, and my dad always had us watch Mom in the back to tell him when she had crashed. So one time, I was watching Mom ski and she was going crazy. She was putting up the waves. She leans like all the way against the water. And I was like, my mom is so intense. No mom is more intense than my mom. And then all of a sudden something wicked happened. A wave came under her her ski and it flipped her up in the air. And somehow she landed. She did a flip and she landed. I think it surprised her as much as it did me, because she looked at the water and kind of rumbled around and fell within 3 seconds. But I looked at Mitchell, I was like, oh my gosh, did that really happen? And from that point on, I think I can say that my mom is the coolest mom of existence.
I was playing a card game with her. I started counting her laughs, each type. I think I ended up with a little over 50 laughs, so that's pretty extreme. My favorite story of Mom would have to occur around when I was 10. When we were camping one time, I heard a crowd of people just screaming, and knowing me, I was attracted to that, so I went and checked out what was going on. And when I got there, I saw a 6-foot bull snake. And so, knowing me again, I like to go pick up animals, so I went and picked it up, and I brought it back to our camper, and people were just running out of the way when I was bringing it back. And my mom ran into the camper, and well, I wanted to get a picture with it. Well, she would not come out of the camper, so when it took about 5 minutes before she came out of the camper, and we kept trying to get her closer. She'd take about 2 steps and be like, "Is this good?" Take about 2 steps. "Is this good?" "No, come a little closer." Finally, she got about to the range where she could zoom in, and I was about taking up most of the picture with the snake. And then she finally took the picture and went back in and told me to get rid of it.
She could always find our stuff. She always knew where it was. However, if she couldn't find it, then all was lost.
One of my favorite mom memories would have to be when our father went to go out West River hunting, and me and my brothers would get to sleep with my mom all weekend in their water bed, which was heated, so that was nice. And it'd be like 3 bear cubs crawling up, snuggling with their mama, and it was a great time. We always loved weekends when we got to spend with our mom. Mom, you have been our most relentless supporter, most compelling encourager, and our greatest love.
Thank you for your patience, your wonderful character, your fun, loving personality. Thank you for your hugs, and thank you for your selflessness to care for us when we needed help.
Hey Mom, thank you for your wonderful character, your love, your hugs, your phone calls, your haircuts, your encouragement, your spiritual guidance. You have done a lot for us, and we appreciate all that you do.
Thank you for loving us.
Happy birthday, Mom.
We made this for you!
All right, we're good.